everyone, this is me Sadia here, and I'm taking here who is coming towards you in love reading for the sign of Libra. So let's find out what is coming up for Libra in their love life this month, in the month of February 2020. While I'm shuffling the cards, let me remind you it is definitely going to be a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there. So just pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. For a personal reading, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also follow me on Instagram where I do upload daily readings. So, yep. You can also check out my sister's channel. I will be leaving the link to her channel in the comment section. So if you are interested in topics related to lifestyle, health and well-being, you can be a part of her YouTube family as well. So yeah, let's begin the reading. I will be adding charms to at the end of the reading. Plus, if we pick up, any person's energy, we will be checking out, who they will be, like, in detail as well. Maybe their features, maybe their, nature. So let's start. What's coming up for the sign of Libra? Who's coming towards them in love? Let's begin. Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Underneath the deck, you do have the Sun, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. Wow. Somebody definitely feels that there's a lot that they are putting into. I feel like, it could be your energy in a relationship, or it could be energy of the person that you are going to be dealing with. Who thinks that way in being in this relationship? They feel happy, they feel loved, they feel everything that, one would like to feel being in a relationship with you, or it could be you feeling the same for, towards another person in your life. But at the same time, there is, like, there is some sort of, imbalance in the relationship that you have with this particular person. Maybe maybe you feel that the other person is not putting in as much as effort as you are putting into it, or maybe the other person might feel the same way. So just pick which side of the story you are, so I don't have to repeat it again and again. But I feel like I feel like, it does get balanced in a way that sometimes you are the one who is, like, more understanding, the other person is not, and sometimes they are more understanding and the other person is not. But it gets extremist in a way, because sometimes you feel like, giving up on a connection, because it gets a bit too much for you to deal with the stress that you get after having maybe an argument, after having a fight maybe. But I feel like, there is this no, none of you is ready to let the other person go, basically, and that's not going to happen even in this, month as well. If you are in a, relationship with a certain someone, whether you have disagreements, whether you have fights with this person, but you are not ready to let that person go, for sure, because this person makes you happy and this person makes you stable. They do make you feel grounded. But I feel like, it's more of there are certain things that needs to be kind of, put attention on too. Like, if there has been more arguments between the two of you, you really need to work out, the reason. Try to find the trigger where it is, like, what makes you feel, the need to argue for a certain, issue. Because I feel like it's I don't know, with these energies here again, Seven of Swords and Ten of Swords and Eight of Pentacles together, and you both thinking of each other. It's like picking a fight for no reason, and knowing that, you're not going to part ways from each other. There's no point going that way, about it as at first place, because you both cannot resist each other. You cannot let the other person go. Then what's the point, fighting, or making any argument so big that you feel like, okay, fine, I'm ready to leave you and stuff like that. But the next day or the next moment, you are feeling like, okay, let's work it out. So at first place, you should kind of, try to make things work, instead of, fighting first and then trying to make it work. um and I feel like, that has been a kind of a pattern in your life for some of you, for sure, because it's something that you have been juggling and struggling to maintain. Like, sometimes you feel like giving up on it, but then again, it is something that you cannot stay away from. This person is somebody that you cannot stay away from. For those of you who are single, let's find out what it has to say to them. What is coming up for you in your love life? Who's coming towards you in your love life? Because this connection that I'm picking up here, and the energy is coming with this, is pretty much, with the, for somebody who is already with a certain someone in their life. Let's find out what is going on with the singles out there. Lovers, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. You do have definitely choices this month in your love life. Um, excuse me. But I feel like, the choices that you have, you're not happy with those choices. You really want some, the type that you are looking for in the perfect man, perfect woman, that is not coming yet. It's you would rather choose to be single than to be with the wrong person, and you would not settle in for less than what you truly expect of your person. For some of you, you might have somebody on your mind that you want to be with. That is somebody that is somebody that you already know, but maybe that's the person who is stopping you from having what you want in your love life. For those of you who are single, you have other options, but you really don't like them because you have been keeping your eye on somebody else, and maybe that's stopping you from accepting any offer that is coming your way. Yeah, somebody is definitely waiting on to get an offer from another person, and it's like, you are getting definitely offers from different people, but you are waiting for the right one. You are waiting for the one that you truly desire to be with. Let's find out um how your person would be or is like. The energies that gonna show up in these cards could be your own energy too as well, because the cross watchers are also watching it, so just be mindful of that. Let's take one more card. Okay. For some of you, you might be, dealing with the same sex partner. For some of you, you do have intelligent, single but hurt in love, bitter, intellect oriented kind of a person entering in your life. If this is not your energy, then you do have the bold, attractive, colored hair, sunny nature, uplifting and caring. So definitely it's more like, the opposite of each kind. Like, for some of you, I feel like, you maybe that's why, maybe it's like, you both are completely opposite. That's why you do have your disagreements, but at the same time, you don't feel like, leaving the partner, because they bring the color in your life, and the other person bring them the, the groundedness that they need in, being in who they are. um so I feel like, it's a perfect match in a way, but it's more like, if and only if you could accept the fact that, this is another individual and they have their own individuality, and you have your own individuality, and you go about it like that, accepting each other the way they are, things will be easy for the two of you as well, if you accept it that way. For those of you who are single, let's pull up one card for that, for that group who are completely single and willing to see who would be their person. Let's find out one person's energy. Somebody who is going to be committed, somebody mature, stable, successful, rich, responsible, giving. So that's a lot. Somebody is definitely hoping and wishing for something big, something, dreaming big. That will come. I'm not saying that you are dreaming big, it's never going to happen. That is as possible as you getting someone who is not rich. So it's all about your mindset. If you have that mindset, then like I said, don't settle in for less. And I believe that's exactly what is happening here. For some of you, you have a particular someone on your mind for sure, and maybe that person is somebody rich, and there is like, still gap between the two of you. You really want this person to approach you, but you are not sure if they're ever going to reach you out, and maybe that's the reason why you're stopping love entering in your life. But at the same time, if you believe that you can have this person in your life, you surely will have one day. So just stay focused, stay motivated, know that you can deserve anything that you truly believe in. So definitely go for it if this is the type of person that you want to be with, and you shall get that person in your life. So let's find out what else the charms has to add to the reading. Okay. This person who, like I said, somebody very somebody pretty much, dominant, is definitely coming through for you. It could be your own energy as well. Somebody who could be bossy at their work front, but when it comes to their emotional side, they are pretty emotional, but they don't show off that emotional side of them, a lot. You do have R as an alphabet, and you do have O as well. So it could be your initials or initials of the person that you are dealing with. But I feel like, with the O and R, it's, choose this or that. I do see that you will be having opportunities and offers in your love life for sure, but it will be your call which one you would like to go for, and which one you would like to choose. um I would suggest you to stay emotionally balanced, because there is this upside down that you would be having. It's more like, up and down kind of energy that will be that you will be having in your love life, because of the fights that you might be picking up during this month's time with your partner. So be aware of the fact that um, don't use any harsh words being in this, particular argument, which will make you feel regret later on, because it can, it has the, the words will have the power. Especially, you might have the tendency to say some words which are going to affect your, relationship in a negative way. It can dent the relationship or something. um for those of you who are willing to have somebody very committed, stable, successful, rich kind of a person, you do have the key to open that door to that typical, type of person that you have on your mind. You really have to stay focused, you really have to stay motivated, and you will have that person in your life. But somebody is, it's I'm picking up, like, with Three of Swords, Four of Swords is, it's more like somebody who thinks a lot. But when it comes to, it's more like, I wish I have this kind of a person. When it comes to you making an inspired action towards it, you take a back seat. So you really need to take inspired actions towards meeting that person. Like, if this is somebody new coming in your life, and you have, a vision of your future partner, you should, you should start going out, and, you should meet new people, make new friends. And maybe through your friends you are going to be, able to meet this person. So just open up to making new friends if you are single, and you will meet this, this type of person very soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for the month of February 2020. If the reading resonates with you, to like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me that for that on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you guys, take care. Bye bye.